Hopefully that.
Well, my recording's working, so I can.
My recording's working as well. I just hope that somehow it doesn't pick up on Discord or something dumb like that.
Yeah. Well, anyways, what do you want to be? The I feel like the librarian is the one who tells the explorer what to do, and the explorer, like, physically solves the puzzles.
Yeah, I guess I can do the librarian.
Alright. Well, I'm ready.
Wait, it's not. I just click ready.
Okay, I'm recording. Over.
Yep. I'm kind of where I was when we first started.
Same. Over.
Okay, so can you tell me? Wait, do you want to tell me the symbols that you saw again, or do you want me to say what you want to see on this book? Over.
I'll go ahead and say the ones that I see. I'll say them one by one, and you tell me if you see one that's kind of corresponding to that. Over.
It's probably not going to be on the book, but I will check that anyway. Over. So go ahead.
Starting with a Z that's kind of slant, and the top and bottom are shorter than the body. Over.
Come again? Did you stop talking?
A Z that the top and bottom of it is shorter than the body, and it's kind of crooked. Over.
You cut out for me for a second. Repeat the last 10 seconds of what you said. Over.
The top and bottom of the crooked Z is the top and bottom of the crooked Z is shorter than its body. That is the first symbol. Do you see one on your book like that? Over.
Not on the book. I don't think. Over.
Tell me the symbols you see on your book. Over.
Okay, the first symbol looks kind of like a flower of some sort, is the best way I can describe it. Do you see anything like that anywhere? Over.
I do not, but, there's a green and a red eye on the wall in which I am working on. Over.
Come again. Over. You cut out for a bit.
There's a green and a red eye on the wall that has the symbols on it. Over.
Yeah, I have a picture on my wall with eyes of different color with symbols next to them. Over.
What color are the eyes? Over.
Well, they're different colors lined up next to different symbols. The colors are green, blue, and red. Over.
Tell me in what order are these symbols, if they're in any specific order. Over.
They are not necessarily in any specific order, and neither is the color of the eyes, because the eyes are going straight up and down on the picture. The colors on both sides are different, and in between the two eyes there's the two symbols that are next to them, but they don't seem to have any particular order that I can tell. Over.
Go up to the green eye and press on one of the symbols next to it, please. Over.
I cannot press on any of them. Over. I found another book though.
I'm going to turn on all of these symbols here. Tell me if you see anything. Over.
I haven't noticed anything. I'm gonna look more around the room for a little bit. Over.
Alright, I have figured out that you cannot have more than one of the symbols active at a time, so this might be you have to press them in a specific order thing. Over.
Understood. I looked around the room. I found a lever on the wall. I haven't pulled it yet, and there's a film projector and the table that had the first book, and the map next to it has a film reel on it. I'm gonna try and see if one of those does anything. Over.
Sorry for eating, by the way. Alright, please tell me what they do. Over. We are playing, We Were Here. The first episode, no DLCs downloaded or anything like that, because I'm not paying $15 for a DLC. This game is free on Steam, and so far runs pretty good with a 8GB laptop. Yeah. Just gonna turn up the brightness just a little bit. Why do I keep going to audio?
Okay, I pulled the lever and the map now has glowing symbols and is making noise. The film reel didn't do anything, but the side of it said world's greatest chess moves. Would you like me to describe the map at the moment?
Don't describe the map just yet, but do tell me a little more of the symbols that you were speaking of with the lever. Over.
By symbols on the map, I mean more of like three colors, red, green, and blue, looking more like there's an arrow with a white line on it and a second white line in front of it that's grayed out in the middle, so it's just more of an outline. The same thing happens across the map with blue, green, and yellow, or blue, green, and red lines, but then there are also blue, green, and red X's on the map as well. I'm thinking that's probably some kind of like colored door card system potentially. Over.
Huh. Over.
Okay, there's more of those books laying around the second one that I just looked at also has something different on the back than from the first. So I'm not entirely sure what to do with that. Could you describe the room that you're in, please? Over.
The spawning area, whenever you first spawn in, there's a wall to your left, a wall behind you, and a wall to your right, and a wall in front of you. If you move forward, there's an opening straight to your left. At this left, there's like a little corridor area that is on your right, but it will lead back into the place on your left. All of that, the only thing that's dividing these two rooms is a single support beam. If you keep going by the aforementioned left and turn left, you will find the radio on the table. And in this little corridor area in which I was speaking of, there's a wall. Two of these support beams have eyes on them. The left one has a green eye, the right one has a red eye. In between, there are various symbols in some way that I can somewhat depict an order. Over. Did you copy that? Over.
Yeah, I got you. I'm just trying to look at all these books and see if there's anything related to the order or the color or anything on them. Over.
My path is being blocked by a gate with blue glowing lights. Over. Justin, I found a clue on one of the walls written in blood. You can, it says, the answer lies. Over.
Come one more time. All I heard was blood. Over.
On one of the walls behind the wall with the symbols and the eyes, there's words written in blood that says the answer lies. Over.
Does it seem like anything else was going to be written, or does it just completely cut off there? Over.
It is a complete cutoff there. Over.
And you said there's a door in front of you that's blocked by blue lights. Over.
Not in front of me, but yes, there is a door blocked off by blue lights. Over. Well, a gate with blue lights. Officially. Over.
If you're looking at the blue gate, if you're just looking at it, if you back up, will there be a wall behind you that when looking left, there'll be what I'm guessing is a staircase?
There's no staircase, and the only thing that is behind me when looking at the wall is a support beam. Over.
Alright, I gotcha. I don't think this map is gonna help me with that just yet at the moment, as far as I can tell. Over.
Roger that. Over.
Okay, I think the words you found that says the answer lies connects to the words I see written in blood between the eyes. So the answer lies between the eyes then, so I think we gotta focus more on the eyeball part. Over.
Okay, what symbols do you see that are related to red and green eyes or in between them? Because my symbol board is in between the eyes. Over.
Okay. In the picture of in between red and green eyes, there is a. Okay. Are you ready? Over.
I am ready. Oh, by the way, last time we played this, I told you there are two Z's that were the same. One of the Z's has squiggle lines. Over.
Yeah, I see what you're talking about, but okay, I'm gonna try to explain these as best as possible. The first one is kind of like a pitchfork, but the middle symbol is lower than the others. Do you see what I'm kind of referring to? Over.
Does it also look like a T that is trying to give the air a hug? Over.
Come again, you broke up. Over.
Does it also look like a capital T that is flexing? Over.
Yes, it does. Over.
I press the symbol. Next one, please. Over.
Okay, and the flexing T was next to a red eye on my picture. There, on the green eye beside it, it's a six-legged spider. Over.
I pressed it, but I don't know if it did anything. Over. Because it just kind of canceled out the two symbols. Over.
Okay, why specifically ask about between red and green eyes? Over.
Because, for me, in between the eyes, there's two support beams lined up on the wall. One is, the left one is a green eye, and the right one is a red eye. Over.
And what happened when you clicked on the flexing T eye or whatever? And like, what happened after that? Over.
Whenever I pressed on the flexing T, the thing glue up white, but after I pressed on the six-legged spider, both of them canceled out on each other and it made a weird noise. Over.
Okay. I'm gonna tell you the other two symbols then that were between the other set of green and red eyes. Are you ready?
Ready. Over.
Over.
Did you say anything? Cause if you did, I did not hear it before that. Over. Over.
The first symbol is the Z with the squiggly ends. Over.
Pressed it. It glue white. Over.
Okay. And the second symbol is an M, but underneath it has two more lines in the middle connecting to the middle part of the M, I suppose. Like a sideways hourglass dripping on the ends. Over.
Does it also kind of like look like a volleyball net or two sticks with an X in the middle? Over. We have done it. That was the correct one. Over. Moving on to the next room.
Okay. Tell me. Oh yeah, a door open for me too. Over.
In this new room, there is a clock, another wall, another door, and a staircase. Whenever I go up the staircase to my right, there's a new set of symbols, but there's a lot more of them. I will explain it later. There's a cobweb and a picture of a duck with a skull for a face. Over.
Yeah, I'm in a very round room with a bunch of weird pictures like that. I see the one that's a duck with a skull for a face and a snail shell on its back. Over.
Do you see anything to do with... Wait a second. Underneath my picture, there are 3 slot holes. I can take some of these symbols off of the wall, and I believe I have to add them to the picture. Do you see any symbols in your room? Over.
Yes, all the pictures in my room have 3 symbols under it. I can tell you the ones underneath the skull duck picture, if you're ready.
I am ready. Over.
Wait, is it just a duck with a skull and nothing else? Over.
Correct. Over.
Okay, the first symbol looks like almost like a card club, like a card clubs symbol with the top flattened and the bottom part replaced with 2 stick figure legs. Over.
Does the top of this kind of look like a diamond with protruding arms that are flat on the end? Over.
No. It looks like it's wearing a graduation hat. Over.
I think I see what you're talking about. Could it also be described as a stick figure man with a bowl for a head that is crying? Over.
I don't see anything else matching that description, so maybe that's what you're talking about. That might be the same thing we're talking about then.
Alright, I put it in. Give me the next symbol, please.
The next symbol is a rectangle missing the bottom line with a hook shape in the middle of it and a crosshair reticle on the top towards the left. Over.
The second you said crosshair, I found it. Over. Next one, please.
Okay, the last one looks like a turtle with a line going out of its butt. Over.
Prop turtle, anyways. Figured it out. Door open. Thank you. Over.
Do you see anything else? Over.
Okay. The next room... Hold up. I gotta do a little bit of exploring. Just give me a minute. Over.
Alright, while you're doing that, I'm gonna take a few bites to eat.
Alright. So, in my room so far... Oh no, this place is filling up with water. Herc. Bleh. Is this really the checkpoint? Over.
If by checkpoint you mean starting over, then I guess that counts as a checkpoint. Over. Does anything seem different? Over.
2 green eyes. Over.
Okay, so we can probably speed run those other two now that we know what we're looking for. Over.
Well, but that's the thing. It's 2 green eyes now, so you're gonna have to tell me the symbols for those really quickly. Over.
Yeah, I can do that. Just give me a second.
I got plenty of time. Over.
Okay, the first symbol is the 2 sticks with the X between them. Over.
Got it. Second symbol. Over.
Second symbol is the squiggly S. Over. Or Z, I mean. Over.
Got it down. Over. Moving on to duck room. Over. Oh wait, no, it changes this time. The duck no longer has a skull for a head, but has a snail on its back. Over.
Okay, how is the duck standing, and is there anything wrong with the back of its head? Over.
There does not appear to be anything wrong with the back of its head, and it is standing straight up. Over.
Okay, and you said it has a snail shell on its back?
Correct. Over.
Okay. Okay, so the back of its head does not look like a parakeet. Over.
Affirmative, it does not look like a parakeet. Over.
Okay, alright, ready?
Affirmative.
Okay, the first symbol is a T with a upside down triangle on top, and the arms of the T are going straight up and have the ends going straight up and down. Over.
Yep, the diamond with protruding arms. Over. Next one.
The first one that you pick does. When you say protruding arms, do you mean how do you mean? Do the ends of the arms have 2 other lines that go straight up and down, and do the arms go straight out to the sides? Over.
Affirmative. Over.
Okay, I think you might have the right one then. Okay, the second one is the one that looks kind of like a flower, if I had to describe it. Over.
A flower with a bow on top. Over.
I think so, yeah. Over.
Next card, please. Over.
The last one is the blocky face with weird things on his forehead. Over.
Did it work? Over.
I think I got the one that you're talking about mixed up. Over.
Okay, because I don't see any other ducks that are standing straight up, and I see 2 ducks are standing perfectly straight, but one has a snail on its back, the other one doesn't. Over.
Give me the last symbol again, but try to describe it in a different way. Over.
A very surprised face carved into a square block. Over.
I tried that one and it didn't work. Over. Hold up. What does the top of a parakeet look like again? Over.
Describe the picture to me one more time, please. Over.
It's got webbed feet, straight legs, a snail on its back, standing up straight, long neck, about average beak for what I can assume is a water bird. Feathers on the back of it, and the top of it kind of looks like a dead plant. Over.
Okay, we were looking at 2 different ones. The one that you were looking at is not standing completely straight up compared to some of the images that I have. Over.
Well, give me the one that you see. Over.
Okay, the first symbol is the surprised face on a square block. Over.
Roger. Next symbol, please.
Next one is the stick figure with the graduation hat who is crying his eyes out. Over.
Roger that. Over.
And the last one is a grain silo with a flag on top. Over.
Could it also be described as a A with a key on top of it? Over.
Yes.
That was good. Over.
Over. Hello.
Hello. Okay, so before the water starts coming in, oh, it's orange, but the color of the letter is pink or purple. I don't know. I'm colorblind. Over.
What do you mean the color of the letter? Over.
The word itself is spelled out in a different color than the word. So like, let's say I drew the word red, but drew it with blue crayon. Over.
Okay, so describe to me exactly what the word is and what color it is one more time, please. Over.
Orange and what my colorblind ass can only assume as pink or purple. Over.
Okay, because I have 3 valves in my room. One is hard to tell. One looks kind of orange-ish, one looks blue, and then the one in the middle almost looks black, but it might be describable as a dark purple. Over.
Please hurry. Over.
I didn't know you were in the room. Okay.
I have to be in the room to be able to see the word. Over.
Do anything. Over.
God damn it. Just look for, like, I don't know what to look for. Over. Try turning an orange valve and a purple valve as well. Over. Oh my god, you are amazing. Okay, thank you. Over.
Okay. Yep.
Okay. Oh, I can't believe I figured that one out.
It was really dark in there, so it was hard for me to tell exactly what the colors were, to be honest.
Turn your brightness, turn your in-game and computer brightness up. Over.
Okay, over.
Anyways, I am now in a room with a gate and a lever. Every time I pull this lever, the gate closes. One gate opens, the second gate behind it closes, however. Do you see a similar room? Over.
If you are talking, I cannot hear you. Over.
I'm in a room that has two gates, and a lever. Whenever I pull down on the lever, one of these gates... Hold up, never mind. This is a pretty easy to solve puzzle now that I think about it. Over.
Do you think you can solve it on your own? Over.
Considering the fact that I just did, yes. Over.
Let me know. Let me know when you get into the next room. Over.
I'm in a room that appears to be a hallway of some sorts. There are multiple rooms near it, and nothing that I can see that would be portrayed to clues except for weird pictures. A few of these same kind of grates that poured in the water, and that looks like a slug monster. Over.
The hallway you're in, if you go to the end of it and look left, is there a staircase that leads to a square room with barrels and boxes in it? Over.
Let me go back to where I came in. Over. A few barrels, but no boxes. Over.
Do you see anything else, like anything like color-ish related? Over.
I found a lever. Over.
Go ahead and pull the lever. Over.
It didn't seem to do anything. Over.
Do you see anything related to the symbols? Over.
Not really. Over. I'm just exploring right now. Hence my role. Yeah, the red gate was open. Over. Oh, checkpoint reached.
Okay, so anything new on your end? Over.
I see a giant game of chess and a generator, which I presume I need because I feel like I'm freezing. Over.
Yeah, that would make sense, and it would probably turn on my projector that says winning chess moves. Over.
Okay, yeah, just give me a second. It's a skill test. Over. Generator is on. Over.
My projector is not turning on. Did anything happen in your room? Over.
Try it now, but I'm freezing more. Over. Please hurry. Over.
Are you white or black? Over.
I am white. Over.
Okay, queen's pawn. No, king's pawn. Shit. Alright, king's pawn, 2 spaces forward. Over.
Roger. Oh, I have to play both sides. Over.
Oh, that's gonna be complicated as hell. Okay. Okay. Black, king pawn, 2 spaces forward, I think. Hang on.
I don't have a lot of time left. Over.
Okay, yeah. King's pawn, 2 spaces forward. White, king bishop, 3 spaces. Black, queen's knight, queen's knight's pawn, 1 space forward. White queen, 2 spaces to the right.
Everything just reset because I did it wrong because I can't see Jack because Frost is taking over my screen. I'm just gonna have to die really quickly. Over.
Alright, and we got a checkpoint, so I think this would be a good time to cut it for a bit.
Yeah. Over.
Alright, so I guess while we're just waiting for you to freeze to death, we can do our outros if we want.
Thank you for watching. We were here, and honestly, it's a fun game. Why am I saying this over the radio? Thank you for watching. We were here. It's a somewhat fun game. Personally, it's kind of complicated and a little stupid, but if you have a good friend or sibling that you want to play this with, go ahead and play with them. It's okay. And I personally, like, I'm playing with my brother right now. It's been kind of fun. But, you know what, just kind of stay safe and check out his channel. It should be Harshin X. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.
Are you still not dead yet? So, over.
Some of the symbols looks like a deformed Z or crowbar, volleyball net, a tiki torch, a cursive N, a weird capital T, a X with circles, an M, another crowbar looking thing, and an A with a third leg. Over.
Okay, I found several things. I found a book with some symbols on it, a map, what looks like a film reel. I haven't had a chance to look at it yet. The back of the book that has the symbols also has something written on the back. I will tell you it when you're ready. Over.
I'm ready. Over.
Okay, so there's probably more instructions for me than anything, but it says starting from the far east, after moving 2 steps north, head 2 steps towards the west. Move 2 steps towards the north, take a step east before heading forward once more. Over.
Do you see anything about those symbols that I have described to you? Over.
I can tell you the symbols or what they kind of look like on the front of the book if you
Yes,
think that might
ma'am.
help. Over.
Let's save this for tomorrow. Over. But so far, this game. Wait. Oh, wait. I shouldn't have said over. Hold up. Not over. So far, this game seems fun, and I would like to record it. Over.
I am recording at the moment, so I don't know if you want me to use this or not. Over.
Put it in a blooper reel. Over.
That's already kind of a good intro into stuff we don't necessarily know about yet, so I could potentially just cut this into the when we actually start recording and replace the intro, and you can just kind of feign ignorance on yours. Over.
Roger that. Over. I'd say let's discuss this in person before Mom beats me with a car. Over.
Come in on that last part, miss maybe the last 5 seconds. Over.
I feel like we should talk in person before Mom runs me over with a car. Over.
Alright, got it. Go ahead and edit record the last 10 minutes real quick, just in case we want to use it. Over. And I think that'll be it. Over.
Roger. Clipping now. Over.